So looking at number 4, we set up a secondary equation. That's the helper equation because the sum is 60. The primary is the one we want to optimize. So that was the product of the first number and the square of the second number. So I need to kind of use these in conjunction. I need to solve the first one for x or y. It doesn't matter, although peeking ahead, I think I'd rather solve it for x so I don't have to square it. So if x equals 60 minus y, then in place of x over here, 60 minus y times y squared. Now I'm ready to take a derivative. Well, maybe. Let's algebra first to make our calculus life a little easier. 60y squared minus y cubed. So p prime or dp dy, however you want to do it, but take a derivative. 120y minus 3y squared. And we'll set that equal to 0. If I factor out a 3y, that leaves 40 minus y equals 0. So y equals 0 and y equals 40. It's possible that you have more than one max. Like if you think about just any picture, if the maxes were the same height, it's possible you could have equal maxes or more than one max. So I need to test this and figure out what's going on. So let's find the second derivative because that concavity will tell me if I'm a min or a max. So second derivative is 120 minus 6y. So the second derivative of 0 is 120. That means concave up. So that means y equals 0 is a minimum. And that's not what we wanted. We want a maximum. Kind of thinking back to the problem. You want the product to be maximized. Well, if y is 0, your product is going to be 0. So that does sound like that would be a minimum, not a maximum. So I'm thinking 40 is a maximum, but I need to justify that or show that or prove that. So 120 minus 6 times 40. 6 times 40 would be 240, so it's negative. That's all we need to know. So y equals 40 is a maximum. But what was the question that was asked? Again, always make sure you answer the right question. Find two positive numbers. So it didn't ask for the product, it wants both positive numbers. So y equals 40 is one of the numbers. X is 60 minus 40, so x equals 20 is the other number. And again, it could have asked for the product. So the last step is always, make sure you answer the right question. Or questions, it could have asked for multiple things.